You guys came for basketball.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
talk
seriously.
about basketball.
Yeah.
Come on now.
What do you think of just how you all were able to pull away in the second half, Caitlin, in
We're
particular?
going to the Commissioner Cup Championship.
Let's
That's
go!
pretty exciting. Y'all want to talk about that? Let's talk.
They thought no one would notice, but Caitlin Clark's face said everything before the mic even turned on. After a heated tangle with Marina Mabry, a reporter decided to poke the bear, and Caitlin did not come to play. Nice. Eyebrows raised, sarcasm locked and loaded, and the stare sharper than any three-pointer she's ever hit. Now fans are analyzing every blink like it's a Zapruder film. Was it shade? Was it rage? Or just pure, unfiltered WNBA spice?
Caitlin, when your head coach came out with a statement today saying she denounces all the racism that some people have felt in this league, players, trolls online, all those things, as one of the biggest stars in this league, what are your thoughts on the things not only your teammates have to endure, but just the entire league? And obviously, you spoke on this before, but just now your coach and your GM are talking about it as well.
Yeah, it's definitely upsetting. I don't think nobody in our league should be facing any sort of racism, hurtful, disrespectful, hateful comments and threats. Those aren't fans, those are trolls, and it's a real disservice.
The reporter barely finished the question before Caitlin Clark's eyebrows had already launched into orbit. Not the curious kind of eyebrow raise, not the surprised kind, and oh, this was the I can't believe. You're actually going there again kind, the kind that says, really, we're still on this? If eye rolls were a sport, Clark would have logged a triple-double by now.
Caitlin Clark, please leave this league and let it crumble. Please, this league does not deserve you. All this hate from these black people, all this hate from these lesbians, these people in the media, just go play basketball somewhere else. Your fans will follow you. We will follow you wherever you go. But let this shit crumble and burn to the fucking ground, man. Let the viewership drop below 50%. Let them lose hundreds of millions of dollars again, man. Let them go back into fucking irrelevancy. Nobody giving a damn about none of these players. Just leave.
Because, of course, they didn't ask about the points she dropped, the clean passes, the actual game. Dunno. They reached straight into the grab bag of lazy journalism and yanked out the same overcooked narrative. Heated moment, Marina Mabry. League targeting you. Rinse, recycle, repeat, AT this point. Caitlin's got to feel like she's trapped in a poorly written soap opera where every episode ends with her villainized for existing too loudly.
This is a public announcement. I need everybody to stop what they're doing and listen up. As we watch the WNBA every day because of the way they play the game, because I love the WNBA, I love the way they play the game, but we really watch it because Caitlin Clark and everybody watching. Now listen, if y'all keep bumping her, knocking her down, might get her a concussion, you might hurt her for real. For 2 weeks, she was done with like a hamstring. She was down. 55% of the viewership was down. She comes back the next game, it's about 3 million viewers. Now let me tell you something. Growing up in the hood, they teach you this. Always protect the money. Y'all keep hurting her and all that. She's gone for a year or two. Ain't nobody gonna watch it. If nobody watches, how y'all gonna make and generate money?
Her face didn't even hide it. There was no poker game here. Her jaw tightened, her eyes squinted just a hair. And there it was, that look you give when your patience just clocked out 5 minutes ago without notice. She wasn't angry. She was exhausted. Exhausted from the predictable headlines, from being the sacrificial lamb, of viral sound bites. She could cure athlete's foot, and someone would still ask her if she's mad at the fungus.
Oh, she brings everyone in. Like, literally, she goes to the indoor volleyball team in Indianapolis, and, of course, the cameras are on her and the big screen, and she's doing pictures with the team, and people want to be around it because she's there. I'm a little surprised that they haven't. She did have part of the ownership group of a Cincinnati franchise. The NWSL went with Denver. But to me, if I'm a league, I get Caitlin Clark involved in a ownership, part ownership, some kind of thing, any women's sports thing. You've got a magnet here, that attention magnet, the likes of which we have never seen in women's sports.
Because apparently, nothing Caitlin does can ever just be basketball. It's always got to be cloaked in drama, controversy, or some kind of made-for-TV melodrama. Score 30? Cool, but what did she say after that? Screen, hit a clutch shot? Nice. But let's replay her side-eye during the inbound. The media treats her post-game. Interviews like an episode of CSI WNBA, zooming into facial expressions like they're decoding the da of beef. And don't even get started on the way they try to paint the whole league like it's got a dartboard. With her face on it, Caitlin can't so much as adjust her headband without someone somewhere spinning it into an anti-Clark conspiracy. Look at the ref. He blinked twice, clearly a signal to sabotage. They act like there's a secret society meeting in a candlelit locker room where everyone plots to trip her during warm-ups and steal her Gatorade. But you know what really fries the brain? These same reporters will act shocked. Shocked when she looks fed up, as if anyone would be thrilled to sit through a press conference designed to spin your literal breathing into backlash. They come in with notepads sharpened like daggers, not to celebrate, but to interrogate. No wonder her answers are clipped and her smile is duct taped to her teeth. She's not being rude. She's surviving a pop quiz on emotional endurance? Vinci Code of
Caitlin Clark, and I put this analogy in there. She's a player that you have to guard 94 feet. She can shoot. There's no question. Probably one of the best girls shooters I've seen in a minute. But what else can she do? Think about it. You know, and I'm trying to get you guys to understand this. Her passing capability of averaging nine assists per game. She's capable of doing that because the game is stretched so far for her. It's wide open. It have to be. You have to play. America. You have to play up. I've never seen anything like it. She creates havoc for defenses because you got to play heavy.
She could deliver a flawless performance and still be asked if she's too competitive, too cold, too aggressive. They dissect her personality like it's a failed science experiment. Smile too little, Ice Queen. Smile too much, fake. Speak up, diva. Say nothing, standoffish. It's like she's trapped in a weird game of media bingo, where every square is labeled something negative we can spin today. And the irony, half the league is doing backflips, trying to stay relevant. But Clark so much as stretches her ankle in its headline news, yet when she's done nothing wrong, they still squint hard enough to invent wrongdoing. It's as if peace and competence don't trend unless you're paired with a villain arc. And guess what? They've made Caitlin that villain, unwillingly, hilariously, but relentlessly. The whole everyone's against you narrative isn't even her style, but the media slaps it on her like it's her Instagram bio. Because it's easier to sell paranoia than progress. They keep tossing her into this tired trope of the isolated superstar, battling a league full of silent haters. Like she's not playing team ball, like she's in a Marvel movie. And the entire roster is.
Caitlin Clark is essential. The Caitlin Clarks, the Michael Jordans, the Christian Pulisic saying, I'm not going to go and play. It is essential to American sports, these disruptive figures who just don't owe us either toe the company line for the GM, it drives us crazy. Dissent drives us crazy. But Caitlin Clark is basically saying, yeah, I'm going to score.
And while they're busy pushing that tired agenda, they're missing the bigger story. She's clearly tired of the noise. It's in her posture. It's in the way she exhales before answering. She's not just dodging questions. She's dodging landmines dressed up as journalism. There's a difference between tough reporting and baiting someone into a meltdown. And some of these post-game interrogations look like emotional ambushes with better lighting. Here's a wild idea. Ask her about how she's adjusting. Ask her what clicked in the third quarter. Ask her why her court vision is sharper than half the analytics team. But no, let's skip the basketball and go straight to the drama. Because, apparently, we've all decided Clark is the main character in a league-wide Shakespearean feud. And it's not like she can dodge it. If she claps back, she's out of control. If she stays silent, she's too calculated. The same people obsessed with her reactions are the ones manufactured the pressure cooker in the first. Placed it's like poking a bear with a stick and then writing 1,000 words on how the bear seems edgy. Even more baffling is how they try to act like she's oblivious to the media circus, as if she doesn't own a phone or a brain or both. Please. She knows the narrative. She knows when a question is a question, and when it's just a trap wrapped in passive aggression. At this point, she could write the articles herself. Clark disrespects mascot with cold glare after timeout, and they'd still publish it.
Merchandise sales for the WNBA have reportedly increased by 500% since her arrival, with Clark merchandise leading the way. Her games have drawn millions of viewers. We've talked about that before. The Indiana Fever's franchise value has reportedly quadrupled due to Clark's presence. Indianapolis has seen an increase in hotel bookings, tourism related to Fever games, and Clark's popularity. Some projections suggest Clark's presence could help the WNBA generate nearly $1 billion in revenue in 2025.
But the most hilarious part, the absolute most, these same people will call her a media darling and then proceed to treat her like a piñata in every press conference, smiling while swinging the stick and then gasping when she doesn't. Explode into rainbows and sound bites. She's supposed to be grateful. She's supposed to be charmed by the relentless microanalysis of her daily existence. They want her to be fiery on the court, but demure at the mic. Lead the league, but stay humbled, be fierce, but not too fierce, be vocal, but not about the wrong things. They want the highlights, but none of the human, which is hilarious, considering she's one of the most human players out there. Expressive, intense, unapologetically competitive. But no, keep asking about the incident, the look, the tension. Maybe next time she sneezes, someone can Photoshop Marina Mabrey into the background and call it round 2, because clearly nothing else matters. Not growth, not adaptation, not skill, just facial expressions and fictional. Vendettist if Caitlin Clark had the time.